God bless you, everyone. Inertia has launched a very short targeted testnet period, which will run from March till the 8th of April. And I think that's about 3 weeks. So you and I, we have exactly less than 3 weeks as of the time of recording of this video to get interacting. I'm going to walk you through every single thing that you need to do to get started today. You're ready? I'm ready. Let us jump right in. So here is the tweet that I tweeted out when the Inertia pre-testnet campaign started. This was as of the 9th of March, and you need to complete some basic activities up on Galxe to qualify you for this. Now, predating this pre-testnet incentive campaign was the first one where OGs were selected. Okay, I wasn't able to get in on that. It started and ended really quickly, and then the pre-testnet incentive campaign, which is this where you get the oath, is still currently ongoing, and it will come to an end on the 31st of March, which started on the 7th of March. Okay, so 2 days later I got in on this and I got it done. So everything, single thing you need, like I said, I'm going to walk you through it. The wallets you need, what you need to claim the incentive up on gas, and then how to get in on the actual testnet itself, which is this one right here. So beginning with the Galxe activity, you are going to find the link in the description of this video. It's going to bring you to this page, okay? And then you complete this action up on X, join up on Telegram and have the role. You're going to find this link in the description as well. And then also you can join, you have to join the Telegram community as well, and then you submit the initial wallet address for incentives, okay? And then retweet this and like this, and you should be able to claim this oath. All right, now to claim this oath, you're going to be needing Polygon token. So Polygon token, you know, for most of the tasks we've done up on Overworks here, we use the Gravity Alpha mainnet, which is a G token. I always talk about this. If you follow us for a while now, you know this is what we talk about most of the time. But for this one, you're going to be needing Polygon. So you need to get Polygon from your favorite exchange, maybe Binance or Bybit, and then send it over to your Ethereum EVM address, which is your MetaMask used to set up your Galxe account, and then you can now complete these actions and claim. Okay, so let us talk about how you can obtain your initial wallet address. Now, to obtain your initial wallet address, you're going to head over to Chrome Web Store. I'm going to leave a link in the description box of the video. So when you head over to Chrome Web Store, you're going to install this Keplr wallet right here. Okay, so I just clicked on Keplr wallet. Now let it load up. So I need to input my password. I'm going to pause this video, input my password, and we'll continue the video. So now we're here. You can see the wallet. So what you're going to do is you're going to go through the steps of setting up the wallet and then keeping your seed phrase safe. And once you conclude all of that, you need your initial wallet address. So what you're going to do is to come here and type initial. Now this initial wallet address, which is the init testnet, I think there is, okay, it's saying bad gateway. Okay, so you will get this wallet address, right, for your case, and then you're going to copy the wallet address, which starts with, as you can see, init whatever, and then you're going to come back here to Galxe, and when you come back here to Galxe, you're going to start the quiz and you'll be given a box, and then you can paste in the address. So when you paste in the address and you run the checker, you can see it's going to switch all to green, and then you can now click on claim, and your claiming is in Polygon. Like I said, I think it's around maybe 0.5 pol or 1 pol, I can't recall. But once you do this, this is the like I said, the pre-testnet incentive campaign. Now we can now move, and do not forget to follow them. We can now move over to the actual testnet for Inertia. Now before we continue, I need to explain something, okay? If we go back to Galxe, the Initia here is like layer 1. Inertia is layer 2. So when you get the assets you're getting them in layer 1, and you're going to be bridging them to layer 2 to complete your DeFi activities. Don't worry, I'm going to show you guys every single thing. But before we do that, let us head over to Overworks. Let me just share you guys a brief of an information, then we can continue. So yep, you're welcome to Overworks, first timers and old and returning subscribers. This is the home of simplified videos around testnets and airdrops that would help you break down the complexities of blockchain and how best we can make money in the crypto industry from $0 without trading experience whatsoever. You don't need to have money to do this, and we have the results to show. As a matter of fact, from Soso we made $60 from Soso, one of the projects we're interacting. We've also taken positions in quite a number of projects, and we're expecting the dividends to be dropping. We're expecting Walrus to go live this week, 27th of March. We talked about Walrus as of December, and we got some pretty good allocations, and that will be some life-changing experience. We've taken positions with Perena, which is a DeFi protocol built on Solana. We've taken positions on Say Echo, which is a SocialFi project built also on Solana. These are interesting informations, and what we're doing is, for a number of people, they don't have the technical background to interpret these types of informations, right, and convert them into usable steps. So what we do is we take these technical informations from X, wherever they are released, from Medium, and then record a video that details the steps of how to get it done. So you can literally, as a non-tech savvy person, watch our videos and know exactly what to do. And if for any reason you're confused, you don't know what to do, you can actually reach out to me via the comment section of the video, or you can join our Telegram community where you can interact with me. Okay, now the way to join the Telegram community, you will find a link in the description box of the video, and also you can follow me on X. Here is my X profile URL, and you can let me know your questions and I'll be sure to get back to you. Now, the next reason why you need to be a member of the community is there are time sensitive informations that we come into these informations, and there is not just enough time to record a video, because making a video requires more than actually creating a content. So that way you can get in on these informations, and if you're hooked up somewhere, when the video eventually comes out, you're going to get to know. The other reason why you also need to join the Telegram community is, when doing things like this, you need like minds. You cannot do these things in isolation. You cannot want to make money from zero in isolation. You're going to be frustrated because you don't have the energy around you. You don't have the people around you. You don't have people who are doing other things, showing other things. And these things have a way of keeping you motivated to keep going. And that's how you get the results. So why don't you join the community of Overworks? Subscribe on YouTube here, follow me up on X, and also join us in the Telegram community. All the links to these social platforms, you're going to find them in the description box of the video, and I hope that you are going to be the next to testify. Also, lastly, we literally made money from Kato. I'm sure you know Kato, right? So Kato is a SocialFi project that launched, and all you needed to do was to connect your X, talk about your normal favorite crypto projects launching soon, whatever, and then you get to make money. Literally, that was it. And guess what? I just connected my X. I did nothing, but I still got allocations. Free money. This is wild. So join us, and we can now go back to the Galxe and we can conclude the sections there. Oh yes, so now we have talked about the Galxe. You know what to do on the pre-testnet incentive campaign up on Galxe, and when you're done with that, we can now head over to the part 2, which is the actual testnet itself. So this is Inertia. Like I said, it is a layer 2 protocol, and you're going to be needing your EVM wallet address. So the first time you connected to get your init wallet address was to use Keplr. So when you come here, you're going to be connecting to this website. Again, the link in the description of the video. You're going to connect your EVM wallet address. Now, when I talked about the EVM wallet address, sometimes you would have issues connecting to MetaMask. So what I recommended then was to get the seed phrase for the wallet address of your MetaMask, and then download the Rabby Wallet extension. This is the name, as you can see the pop-up, and then import the MetaMask seed phrase wallet into your Rabby extension. because Rabby gives you a seamless interaction. So that's the way to achieve a seamless connection with any dApp or DEX. Okay, so imagine this is the screen now, and also I would recommend that you watch this video at least 2 to 3 times over and over, so you will understand everything I'm going to be discussing here. So now you have connected your wallet to your EVM wallet address. Do not connect it to Keplr. As you can see, Initia is layer 1, Inertia is layer 2. When the testnet started, I got 20 init tokens the first day, but then as the load went on, the team had to cut down the number of faucets you can request for test tokens. So a few basic walkthrough is, this is the lending page where you can lend assets, and the minimum you can lend is 10 init tokens. You can go above that. Okay, and then this is for the Initia.fi section where you can actually mint your assets, and then you can mint and farm. So what you need to know is you don't need to bridge. You can literally just claim your faucet in the layer 1 token, which is the init, and then straight up from there you can click into this asset or this asset and just bridge. Okay, now the nINIT token is for your farming purposes, and then your sINIT token is for collateral. We're going to touch on this as we go. I just want to give you guys a basic run through so you know what exactly you're doing. Now currently here says my assets, so I have minted a total of 4.4 init and a total of 5 nINIT. Okay, so on here you can be able to request for faucets, you can swap, you can bridge, and then this is my profile and my number of stars. As a matter of fact, I've actually raised up a complaint with the team up on Discord. Oh, and yes, you guys can join the Discord as well. You're going to find the link in the description box of the video. And then here is my wallet like I showed you guys earlier. Okay, so there's nothing literally to be afraid of. So now the first thing we want to do today is we need to claim faucet. So I'm going to hit the faucet button. It's going to bring us over to a new page, and on that new page we can request for faucets. So remember I told you guys that the first day when the testnet started, I requested for faucets and I was given 20. Some people got, I think, 10,000, some got 1,000. I don't know why the discrepancies, but then the team had to cut down the faucets that were given. This means you can request for 5 init tokens once every 8 hours. Okay, again, I'll take that again. You can request for 5 init tokens every 8 hours. So within the 8-hour window, when you request for faucets, you're going to be getting 5, and when you request again, you're going to be getting 5. So now we are on the testnet faucets page. What we need to do is to connect the wallet. So I'm going to connect my wallet, and I'm going to certify this Cloudflare security. So the first thing to do is to connect my wallet. Again, use your EVM wallet. Do not use your Keplr. If you use your Keplr, the token will be sent to your Keplr wallet address. You then would have to go send it from your Keplr wallet address to your MetaMask, your Rabby. So use your EVM wallet address. It's going to pop up for request, and I'm going to approve the connection. Okay, so we will connect, and it will fetch my wallet address. This is my wallet address, which corresponds with this, and we're going to wait for the Cloudflare security to run, which is just to prove that I am human. For some reason this thing is taking some time. Now while we're waiting for this, guys, if you've found this video really helpful this whole time, like you have literally followed my explanation for everything I have said, do well to like the video and share to your community on WhatsApp, on Telegram. All right, so we have the security up now. I just click on the checker and it's going to say success. Now we can submit. So when I hit the submit button, it's going to run and give me 5 init tokens. Okay, oh my, they've even cut it further down to 1. Why? This is why it pays to get into projects really early, because I told you guys, literally when I joined, I was getting 5. I was getting 20. From 20, they cut it down to 5, and now they've cut it down to 1. And the minimum you can stake is 10 init. So, okay, that's fine. So what we're going to do next, now is to come back here, and if I click on my wallet, this will become, okay, 6. As you can see, it was 5 before. If you go back to the beginning of the video where I showed the wallet, you're going to see that it was 5, so it has been credited. The first thing we need to do is to stake, to mint sINIT and nINIT. Okay, so like again, this is layer 1, this is layer 2. To do your DeFi activities like borrowing, lending, you need to move your assets over to layer 2. Now to mint your sINIT and nINIT, you need to keep your assets in layer 1. I hope that makes sense. Don't worry, as you go on this, you're going to find the applications of my explanation that I'm giving. For a lot of people, it might just be floating over your head, but don't worry, stay with us, don't lose interest yet. So side notes here is when you mint your sINIT and nINIT, you can actually supercharge, and then you're going to be getting your rewards in INAT token, which is this one right here. With the INAT token, you can supercharge, and this is going to be giving you more returns. So how do you get your INAT tokens? You can actually swap. Okay, you can swap from your init to INAT. However, the only in the INRT tokens that will count are the ones you get from your staked assets. So let us begin with the staking. So let's talk about staking. Now to stake, I'm just going to come here. I'll mint. So I'll click on the nINIT. I just click on the nINIT. Now you can see it says stake, and it's going to read and tell me the balance that I have, which is this, and I'm going to do 1. Let me do 1, and it's going to read, and it goes as a 1-to-1 ratio. Now we can submit. Okay, approve, and once I'm done approving, I'll just sign the transaction up here, and that should run and give me a success. Okay, so we have 1.5 minus the okay, so the next one to stake for is this, and I would say 1, and I would submit. I will approve, also approve open Rabby, sign and confirm. That should go. That is done. The minting has happened. Now the last one is to use this option right here. For this option, I do not have the INAT tokens available on supercharge, so I would have to go get them. Now the way to get them is, you can see I have nINIT here. The way to get, it says the max supercharge is 697%, so I would have to swap some tokens into INAT on layer 1. So let's head over to swap. Let me use the bridge option to see if I can bring some over to INRT on layer 1. I know it might be quite confusing for a lot of us, especially for our guys that don't do this every day, but I promise you, you will understand. Just stay with me here. So now we're in the bridge page. Again, we'll have to connect Rabby so you can read the wallet balance, and this is the wallet. If I click down, you're going to see the balances. So what I want to do now is to swap some of my init tokens into the INRT tokens up on layer 1. So this is the one, this is layer 1, and I'll select the token, which is this one, and I'll head over to, again, I want to use layer 1. I'm using my address, and I'm selecting the tokens, and this is the one. So from here, let me say I want to swap for 2, and you can see what we have. Confirm. Okay, we're going to approve. I hope you guys understood. Don't worry, I'm going to run this back so you guys would know what I did, or better yet, for the sake of time, you can just rewind the video and follow everything I did. Literally, you can pause the video, do what I'm doing, I would recommend you watch the video at least 2 times, and then the third time you can now go along with me, pause the video, do what you need to do. So now we can go back to the testnet page and let's do a refresh of the page. And now we want to switch to the supercharge option. As you can see, we have the value available here, the one we just swapped for now. So I'm going to do max of this, and I don't know, so let me do 3 of this, and this will be the supercharge fees. And I have read all of the consents and agreements as well, and I will submit. So we're concluding right now the actions for layer 1. We're going to move over to layer 2, and I'm going to show you guys everything you need again. So while we're waiting for the transactions to go through, what we're doing here is, remember, Initia is layer 1, Inertia is layer 2. On layer 1, the activities you can do is to mint, and these are the guys you can mint: nINIT, sINIT, nINIT plus INRT on layer 1. Now on layer 2, which is Inertia, then we now head over to here. Then we can come here to talk about the lending services. Now you can see the market, and you can lend your INIT, sINIT, USDC, ETH, and TIA. All of these have to be bridged over to layer 2, which is Inertia. Do you guys understand what I just explained? Don't worry if you do not understand. This is why I recommended you guys should watch the video over and over, like 2 times, and then the third time you can follow through. So now to bring assets over to, I think we have the bridge page open. So bring assets over to layer 2, what do we need to do? Good question. The first thing we need to do is, let me expose my wallet once again so you can see the breakdown of everything that we have inside of our wallet. So we have 5 init tokens, we have 15 inat tokens, we have USDC of this. So what I'm going to do now, the other side is, there might be the possibility of you trying to bridge back from layer 2 to layer 1. How do you do that? This is a problem that a lot of people are going to have. If you bridge from layer 2 to layer 1, it's going to be stuck on the bridge. You're not going to be seeing that asset in your layer 2 or layer 1 because you have bridged it from layer 2, but it hasn't arrived on layer 1. So how do you get a bridged asset to arrive on layer 1? It's simple. Once you bridge, so this is layer 2 for instance, and let's say I'm bridging USDC, okay, over to, so I'm on layer 2. From layer 2 Inertia, I'm bridging asset USDT, which I have $2, 1.99, to layer 1, which is Initia, and this is the same wallet address. You can actually put any address of a layer 1 Initia stuff, and then the asset I'll be bridging to USDC on layer 1 for instance. When I bridge from layer 2 to layer 1 and it goes successfully, you are not going to see this asset in your layer 1 collection. So this is layer 1. You're not going to see here, and you're going to feel like the asset is lost. I felt that way too. But what you're going to do is to now click on the withdraw, and when you click on the withdraw, you're going to select the network. So I bridged from layer 1 to layer 2. So where is the network? This is the network right here, and you're going to see your assets. So you can see the asset that I have bridged. As a matter of fact, here is my 4 init pending. So I'm just going to click on withdraw, and you're going to see this guy pop up here. Now you're going to see it come up in my layer 1, adding to my nINIT token. So currently we have 3. I'm just going to approve this. That should push up to 7, okay, because we have 4 inits, nINIT, and plus the 3 balance left. So complete, and that should run, and stop. Okay, withdraw successful, 4 init here. So we're going to expose the wallet, and you're going to see this will go up to 7. Did you guys see what just happened? Now If this was clear enough, guys, please support what we're doing, subscribe to Overworks, turn on the bell notifications, and you can see how we explain this technical thing so you guys can follow. You don't need to have a technical experience whatsoever. You just need to watch and do. That's all. That's how we made $60 from Soso. That's how we also made thousands of allocations of tokens from Wall Tokens, Walrus. That's how we also made money from Kato. I love Web3 so much because schools will tell you do not copy. Because if you're copying, you're a bad student. But in real life, you have to copy. Anyway, let's get back to what we're doing. So if we go back now to the bridge, and we're going to switch this back, and I think we're done with this pretty much. Okay, so now let us now talk about the lending. Okay, again, if I expose my wallet, collapse layer 1, expand layer 2, we have 15 inert tokens. So what I'm going to do now is to try to swap. I'm going to swap the inert tokens for init tokens, or probably just bridge it over to USDC and stake, because I need to lend. Let me see if I can lend this. Okay, I can. The only tokens I can lend is either init, of which I have on my list is either init or USDC, and I need at least, if I'm lending init, I need at least 10. If I'm lending USDC, I need at least 10 as well. So I'm going to bridge the 15 of inert tokens that I have back into, what do we do now? Should we use USDC? Okay, good. Let us use USDC, which is much more stable. So I'm going to go over to the bridge because I don't think the swap will work. So I'm going to go back to my bridge, connect my wallet, and it's my Rabby Wallet extension. That's fine. Okay. Okay, so we don't have any money here. We have to bridge. Thank you. So we're gonna bridge, people. Okay, so we're gonna go over to layer 2. We are going to pick U, stay on layer 2, bridging to USDC. We're gonna do everything. So init on layer 2, 1.81. So let me go back here and just confirm the balance. So that is layer 1. So that guy is reading from layer 1. So swap is reading from layer 1. Okay, what I'm going to do is to bridge it back to layer 1. And okay, so I'm going to bridge it back to layer 1. Okay, let me go back to the swap and try the swap option. There was something I was thinking in my head, because if I bridge it back to layer 1, it is going to take at least an hour for me to, so this is layer 1. If I bridge it back to layer 1, it's going to take some time. So let me try to swap, or okay, so I'm going to bridge. So here is what I'm going to do now. I probably may not do it on this video because it will take 1 hour for me to bridge an asset from layer 2 to layer 1, and then also go to the bridge and withdraw from the bridge. And you guys, we don't have the luxury of time. So what I'm going to do is this. I will bridge into same token from layer 2 to layer 1. Same token, which is this. Okay, I'm going to be bridging everything, 15 of them, and I will swap on layer 1. So I'm bridging INROT from layer 2 to layer 1, and I'm going to be withdrawing it, so it will go directly to layer 1. And when it gets to layer 1, I will then swap from INRT over to USDC or init tokens, and then the one that I want to stake, because if we look here, we agreed we're going to use USDC, and currently I'm holding 15 of this. So I want to bridge INRT from layer 2 over to layer 1, and then swap on layer 1 to USDC, and then bridge it back to layer 2 and then stake. So that's the route that I would follow. You can actually do that. The reason I did this was when I started at first, I was trying to figure out a lot of things. So I made some, errors. I scattered the whole thing, and God willing, I was able to learn and fix all the errors that I had done, all the scatterings. And really, that's, if you think about it, that's how we learn. So make all the mistakes you want to make. The money will not be lost. It is here. And in the process of you trying to rearrange your mistakes, that's how you learn how it works. Okay, that's how we learn. So let us go back and do the one that we can, which is to bridge. And if we use this, you can see this will take 1 hour. This is loading. So optimistic bridge, we just, okay. Wait. Nope, that won't work. Let's just use this and we'll confirm. So this is the symbol for layer 2. This is the one for layer 1. I will approve. This is the fee, 0.002754, and confirm. That will work. Perfect. So remember I told you guys, when you bridge from layer 2 to layer 1, transaction is completed. But if we check the wallet, you're not going to see the asset. You're not going to see it. So where is the asset? Because it has left layer 2. You can see. You can see. So where is the asset? Don't worry. Here is it. If we check the withdraw tab and we select the network, we just withdrew from layer. We are bridged from layer 2. Now it's hanging on layer 2's network. You're going to see the updated list now. So here is it. The withdrawal has been submitted, and this will take 1 hour. So if I refresh this page now, you're going to see the timer count, which is 1 hour. Okay. So we're still waiting, and like I said, we'll have to bring this video to a close. I just showed you guys everything, and what I'm gonna do now is to wait for this to run, and once this has done, I will then withdraw. I'll click the withdraw button, and it's gonna be available in my layer 1's network, which is Initia. My layer 1's network, which is Initia, and then on layer 1, I will then swap to USDC, and when I swap to USDC, I will then bridge back to layer 2, which is Inertia on, that's USDC on layer 2, and then I'll head over to the lending tab. On the lending tab, I'll click on USDC, and you're going to see my list of assets that I hold on layer 2. Currently, we hold 5 init tokens. The minimum you can stake is 10. I think 10 USDC or 10 init tokens. And if you do max, for instance, and you want to stake, it will tell you error. So if I click out, it's going to say the amount is below the minimum supply limit. So the minimum supply limit is 10. However, you need to track the health factor of your loan. Now, you might not want to do exactly 10 init tokens. You might try to shoot for 20 init tokens. How do you get 20 init tokens? Apply. So you can set up multiple wallets if you can, and then use this one to request for faucets, and then forward over to the main account where you're interacting on. So now, how do you borrow? To borrow, you need your the nINIT. Yep, the nINIT. Okay, so now we have the supercharge going on, and it's going to say claim. Multiple claims cannot be proceeded. Now, the claiming, oh, I forgot a detail. For you to claim your rewards, you can claim your rewards once every 24 hours. And that reward you claim, that is the one that will count for your rewards of participating in this testnet. That's a lot of information, guys. Now, if you want to read further, I'm going to be leaving the link to the Medium digest in the description box of the video so you guys can get more updates. And let me know if you have any questions in the comment sections. Use the comment section to ask your questions. Also join us up in the Telegram community. Also follow me on X. And like I said, if you are interested in making money in the crypto space without having to trade, without having initial capital, then this is the right place for you to be. Airdrops and testnets are the right way to go. Legit money, clean money, slow and steady, you will make it because I have the results. And that's what gave me the confidence to talk to you about it. I'll see you guys in the next video. I love you guys. Stay tuned, stay blessed. Bye for now.